How's it going, everybody? Roxanne Kovari with Pemberley Realty, along with Santiago Guerin. We are here to discuss San Diego's market 2024 recap and 2025 predictions. Very exciting topic. What do you think,
Yeah,
Santi?
very exciting. Something I always look forward to knowing about towards the end of the year and seeing what's coming up ahead. So
What's coming up ahead? Yeah.
exactly.
So let's talk about 2024. Some of the highlights that the year had for you. What were some of the highlights of 2024 as we are at the almost December 19th, 2024. So only a couple more days left of the year.
Well, I mean, interest rates are still high, but people are still buying and selling homes. I mean, it's always you. There's always an opportunity to buy and sell. So for me, 2024 is it's been, you know, it's hasn't been the worst year, and it's something. It's been, being fine. That's what I
Yep.
think. And I only think that it's only going to be better leading into 2025. So,
I totally agree with you. I think that so so we know that the COVID years were an anomaly.
yeah,
I personally think that we had the Great Depression of 1930s, and then we had a few other things that were significant after that, and then of course we had the mortgage meltdown of 2008, and then after that I think COVID was the next
yeah,
big thing, right?
yeah,
And let's hope that we don't get a situation like that for at least 100 years. But I think that COVID was one of those events that hopefully you don't see for. Let's say that we I hope that we never see it again, but it definitely had a
big
great
impact.
impact on
Yeah,
the real estate market, right?
yeah, yeah. It did.
Now, 2020 was COVID. 2021 and 2022 were uh, very, very active uh, real estate years due to the fact that we had really low interest rates and we also had people wanting to be in their homes uh, to work and also to be able to have home offices. So a lot of people were moving around, and also we had a whole shift in how people worked,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because prior to that, we didn't really we weren't able to work so much from home
yeah,
like after COVID years, right?
yeah, yeah. Like, once COVID hit, everyone started going online. Even myself for school, everything was through, at home through a computer screen. And that basically, I feel like it's reflecting to a lot of people joining the workforce now, working from home and, in their comfort of their home office, couch, whatever it is. And it kind of brought people the attention to buy their own home during these years after COVID. So,
Right, right. And then came 2023, well, middle of 2022, where interest rates went from 3% to 5%, then to 6%, then to 7%, and then to 8%.
yeah.
And 2023, I think we had interest rate at 8%, which was painful, even though if you compare them to 1980s where interest rates were at 20%, I guess 8% is not so bad.
I
So
hope we don't
more
never get to that.
but everything comes down to perspective and affordability, right?
True. True. Yep.
So affordability definitely is an issue today. Perspective, on the other hand, is something else because if you have experienced 20% interest rate, then 8% interest rate is not so bad. But if you've experienced 2% interest rate, then 8% interest rate is really really high.
Yeah. Hmm.
But here's what I'm thinking. 2023, we had record number of home sales in terms of very few homes were sold. And 2024, we made a slight bit of improvement, but not by that much. And I don't know if you remember last week I did I did the market update, and as part of the market update that I did, I went over the numbers of how the statistics look, and we actually have not sold a whole lot of homes in 2020. In 2024, this year we have not sold as many number of homes as we needed to sell to basically get rid of all the inventory. 2024, towards the end of the year, has been a relatively soft year. For whatever reason, April is the month that we started seeing a soft market, and we started seeing the market hitting a wall. And by market hitting a wall, what I mean by that is basically offers stopped coming, buyers stopped putting putting offers on homes, and homes started really sitting on the market and not moving. And very interestingly enough, the past 2 weeks, I have seen an uptick in the market and in buyers getting out there and putting offers on. And 2024 was also an election year, and election years are also not so good for the business. Election years are also one of those phenomenons that distract people from actually getting onto the market. So 2024, we had a situation where it was an election year. People were wary about how things are going to look, and therefore, instead of actually actively looking and buying, they decided to just sit back and relax and watch it and see what happens. So that's another one of those reasons that we saw markets slow down in 2024. And so 2024 was not a super active year, and as part of that, what I wanted to show you is let me share my screen and show you this stat. So as you can see, looking at these numbers, stats for 92116, which is where one of our offices is in. So you can see year to date, the number of homes last year in 2023, we had in 92116, we had 184 homes go on the market, and this year the inventory went up to 252 homes on the market, and the number of homes sold last year we had 130 homes sell, and this year we have had 148 homes sell in 92116. So just one zip code within the county, but that gives you an indication of the number of homes that came on the market and the number of homes that sold. Now, as far as going into 2025, first of all, we are no longer going to be in an election year, and also if you look historically, 9 out of the last 11 presidential elections, after the election, the real estate market shots back up. So So the prediction of what's going to happen within our industry is that we're going to see a more robust real estate market in 2025. And it remains to be seen what the prices are going to do. But if you look again at the charts, as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you the charts from the comparison between 2023 and 2024. So this is November. From 2023 to 2024, we've seen prices rise, and actually, or year to date, we see a very slight decrease, but that's not throughout the county. As a matter of fact, if we go back and look at what the numbers look like for Del Mar, which is 92014, 92014. If I pull the numbers for Del Mar, and let me make that bigger so that you can see that, Del Mar numbers actually have gone up. So the affordability is definitely an issue because 92116 is not as affluent of a zip code as Del Mar, and you can see prices slightly went down, but not so much in Del Mar, where prices actually stayed up. Hi Santi, nice to have you back. I am going over some stats for the zip code of 92116 and versus 92014, which is Del Mar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also go back and pull not only the most recent, but I'm also going to go back and pull numbers from December of 2023, because I want to see how the numbers compared from a year ago. So let me also pull 92116 so that we have more data to compare to before. Okay, so if we're looking at these numbers, okay, and so now looking at 2022 versus 2023, and year to date, if we're comparing 92116, median sales price of a home was at $1,160,000 in December of 2022, and in December of 2023, median sales price of a home in 92116 was 1.257, and then now compare that to this year, you can see actually a slight decline. Okay, but it remains to be seen how 2025 looks. My prediction is we're going to see prices actually slightly go up, not by a whole lot, but we're going to see either prices hold up or go up slightly. Now let's also look at Del Mar, because Del Mar market does not behave the same way as the North Park market, because Del Mar is a more affluent neighborhood. So you can see compared prices from 2023 to 2024, they actually went up by about 9%. But let's go back a year and see what they did then. And let me also increase the size of this one. So that's very interesting. From 2022 to 2023, Del Mar actually saw a decrease, and then it went back and it gained by about 9% increase from 2023 to 2024. And so remains to be seen how 2025 is going to be. But in my opinion, we're going to see 2025 be a robust year. And since election is over, we're also going to see a lot of people that have been waiting or been in the sidelines are going to actually join back in and get into the market. A lot of people that have put off moving now are going to basically get tired of it and start coming back to the market. It already is showing itself within the past 2 weeks. There has been a lot more activity in the market, and I think that's going to continue into 2025. Anything that you have to add, Santi, to the discussion of what we're talking about?
Yeah. Well, sorry, I had a little connection issue here,
Technical
but
difficulties?
yeah, some technical difficulties. But yeah, I think I kind of like seeing these because it kind of gives you an idea of what could happen or what's been happening. And I
Yeah.
also, side on your side on that. I believe now that the elections have gone by, that people that have been kind of like on the verge of either jumping in or still thinking about it, seeing what could happen, are now gonna be either looking to buy or sell. So I think that
Or
that should be
so,
going up. So
or to invest,
exactly,
right?
exactly. 100%.
Exactly. All right. Excellent. Very good. Well, thank you, audience, for joining us. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate and welcome your comments. And if you can also click that subscribe button so that as we are coming up with new videos, you are notified and you can join us and watch us. We really appreciate it. And of course, we are real estate agents in San Diego, California. And if you want to reach out to us, we're happy to help. There is my phone number, and also there is Santi's phone number. And our website is at pemberleyrealty.com. And if you are an agent and you like to join our brokerage, we are always looking for a great, motivated agent that loves the business to join our team. So let us know. Reach out to us. You can also follow me on Instagram. Always looking for connecting with you anywhere online. And also, if you are on Facebook or if you like to send me an email, this is an email that both Santi and I share. So this is essentially a team email. And remember, we are committed to excellence because we care. So thank you again. Have a happy holiday and a happy new year, and we'll see you in 2025.
Bye, guys.